Hey everybody, just got back from a month-long vacation, and to get things started off, I'm going to be doing a new silver round. It's called Witchcraft Seeress. It's a 1 ounce. It's not really round, it's octagon shape. A very cool coin. I think we're going to do this side actually. This will have 8 sides, which it's going to turn out look kind of like a crown. So first thing I'm going to do is sand the edges and make them smooth. I think it'll make a much nicer looking ring. I've already done 3 sides, so let's do the rest. Okay, so let's get started by annealing this coin. This pure silver doesn't need a lot of annealing, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Every little bit helps. So let's get it done. That should be good enough. Quench it. Alright. Dry it off now. Now let's go ahead and punch the hole in it. I'm going to punch a 3/4 inch hole in this one because I want the band to be relatively narrow, because conceivably this would be a lady's ring. So let's go ahead and put the die in, cover it up with a couple pieces of paper towel. Now this will make a nice pendant or something. So let's see, which side do I want? I think this side is going to be the best side for the pendant. So I'm going to put it down, and we'll punch through the top, which will make the bottom little round, more smooth. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it in the hydraulic press now. You need to drop it. Oops. On these large coins, you have to put the punch in first and then screw the top down. I always forget to do that. Okay. All right, there we go. And punch it. Now you can see that the side that was on the bottom is a nice rounded edge when it was punched. So that's why it's best to put the side that you want to be the face of the pendant down. You can see the other side's kind of flattened by the punch a little bit around the edges. So that's the best way to do it. Alright, so we'll open this up, see what we got. Hopefully it'll be a nice centered hole. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This will be the side of the ring that's going to be out. I think that'll make the best looking ring. So we'll put this stuff away. Now it's time to start folding it. And we'll fold it in a normal manner. Even though it's not round, it should work just the same. So we'll come over here to the arbor press. Get the dapping block out. This side of the ring is going to be out, so that will go down. Might be a trick to get this in there level. Have it stay level as I'm folding it. And as always, I'll use this Delrin ball bearing. Okay, here we go. Get that centered up. Okay, looks good. So, yeah. Okay, no problem. Went down real nice. So there we go. Beginning of our fold. This is going to make a pretty ring. Definitely. Alright, so we'll continue the folding process now. Just find the right reduction die. That's too big. That one should work pretty good. Yeah. And again, we're going to have the same concern as getting this to go down straight, not go off center as we're pushing on it. Let's get it nice and level. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'll go down about 3/4 of the way with this stainless steel cone. Now I'm going to switch over to composite and finish it up. It's hard to tell when this is all leveled up because of the reflections on the inside of the die. That looks pretty good. Alright, I'll go ahead and put her down the rest of the way. Okay. There we go. Finished fold. Now I'm really liking the look of this so far. Really nice. We'll smooth these off again, sand them up real nice, leave those points on there. Okay, so let's continue. I think I'll make this one, I don't have any order for this, so this is just a sample. So let's see, let's make this like a size 9. That sounds good. So I'm kind of rusty since I've been off for a month, and I forgot to kind of an important step. So I forgot to ream this edge with the deburring tool, so let's go ahead and sand it. Get centered up here into the camera. This is not quite as critical a process with the pure silver. I don't expect any splits, but it can happen, so we need to do some due diligence here. Make sure we don't have any nicks that could turn into tears as we're working the metal. Okay, not too bad, but let's continue. Get the inside. Oh, that feels pretty good. I think we're all right. So this is much bigger than a 9, so we'll be reducing in the Swedish wrap tool. So get the Swedish wrap die out. Now we'll wrap this guy up. We'll see how it works with this odd shape. Should be okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Actually, it's easier to wrap this shape than a round one. So we'll just hope it continues being easy to work with as we go through the process. All right, so let's go ahead and put it in the die. Push it down level. Let's see here. I'll use this plunger, and I'm just going to push it down a little bit just to get it down inside there. Okay, that's good. Alright, now we use the Ross pusher to get this process started. Everything nice and evened up here, and we'll get started pushing it down. Take a look here. Gonna need to wrap this edge up again. So far everything looks pretty good. Just give it a couple, maybe 3 or 4 wraps. I want to protect that edge as much as possible. Now we'll continue pushing it down. Make sure it's nice and centered up under the ram as much as possible. Okay, I use these lines as reference points. Okay, things are looking pretty good so far. All the details completely covered. Go ahead and go down another notch, or another line, I should say. Let me just go halfway. Take a look. The edge is showing a little bit, but that's okay. As long as this detail is covered up good. I think I'm going to go ahead and re-anneal it and wrap it up again. And I'll go ahead and check the size, everything, while I'm got it unwrapped. Yeah, that's starting to look real nice. I like it. And we're pretty big though, 13.5. I'm going to go down at least 9, maybe, I don't know, I might even go down to a little bit smaller. We'll see what it looks like when we hit 9. Let's go ahead and anneal it one more time. Even though it might not be required. Not going to hurt anything for sure. Get it nice and dry. Now would be a good time to pay a little bit more attention to this cut edge because it's being pushed out and easy to work on now. So I'm just going to go ahead and do some more sanding here on that edge since I forgot to deburr it in the beginning. After being off for a month, I feel almost like I'm starting over again. I think that's okay. Let's hit the inside a little bit. All right. Go ahead and wrap it up again and put it back in the Swedish wrap. Alright, we have 14 wraps as usual. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Fold the edge over. Now we'll push it down to that third line on the pusher. This line right here I'm talking about. Take a look. Starting to get close to coming out the other side, which I don't want. It looks good. You can start to see some of the detail showing through the tape right now. It's hardening in those areas. The tape's hardening on top of the detail. So I think it's about time maybe to change to the next lower size. Yeah, fits. I'll go down to the first line and then take a look. Looking good. Wonder where we are on size. Let's see if I can get a preliminary reading here. Looks like maybe about a 10, I'm gonna guess. No, actually, just a little bit over 9, or right at 9 actually. Kind of hard to be precise with the tape on there, but I think it's right at 9. So let's go ahead and turn it over now. Straighten up that edge. Now let's check the size. We're at 7 3/4, which probably, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. It's going to be kind of thick for a lady's ring though, but not sure this would be a good man's ring. I don't know, maybe. You guys can let me know what you think. Okay. I really don't have a edge to file off of here, really. Well, maybe. Let me think about this. Okay. So. Just take a diamond bit and grind the rim off there instead of trying to deburr it. That'd be kind of suicide, I think. Okay, on the right bit, that should do it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's much better. take that bit and go over the in the dips here, smooth that off. Do a little more grinding. Alright, so I changed the camera angle here, so maybe you can see what I'm doing a little bit easier as I'm grinding this rim off the inside. Okay, so we're working on these crayon tips here, getting them polished up, so it takes a little while to do this. Well, we're getting there. It's starting to look pretty good. And you're going to have to work on the inside here, edge. Where I hit it with that diamond burr earlier, this polishing tip will smooth that up. This is getting hot. This is a polishing tip. I'm not sure exactly what the grit is. It's doing a pretty good job though. Let that thing cool off a little bit. I'm going to need to polish this outside rim a little bit. And then we'd be about done. All right, so we're almost done here. Pretty nice looking ring. We can get in the right spot here. Take a look at it. There we go. Just need to polish it up now. It's got real nice detail on the outside and the inside. Very strong detail on the inside. So let's go ahead and polish it up. Let's see what it looks like. Take some others. Mag and aluminum polish and get after it here. Probably won't be super shiny ring because of the pattern. It's got kind of a heavy pattern in it in the background, so it's not going to have like a mirror finish. except in certain spots. It's definitely different. Alright, so I'm going to turn the camera off and work on this for a little bit, and then I'll come back when it's done. Okay, so there we go. Finished ring. 1 ounce Witchcraft Series Seeress. It's pretty cool. It's got eagle, snakes, dragon. It's got runes around the points all the way around. Tons of detail on the inside also. It's a really beautiful ring. Happy with this one. Thanks everyone for watching this video. Catch you on the next one. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take this center punch and put a little divot in the silver right about there to give the drill bit something to hold it steady as I'm drilling. So we'll go ahead and punch it. Alright, that should work pretty nice. Now we'll take the drill bit and drill us a hole. Going to use a little bit of this lube on it. Try to get some of that lube down in that divot. Okay, now let's drill it. Probably going to get hot on me here in a second. Yep, it's getting hot. Let it cool off just a bit. Let's see, I might have something I can hold that with. Not gonna work. It's cooled off now, so we'll see if we can get the rest of the drill, that hole drilled. There we go. Okay, we've got a nice hole there. Now let's solder a ring on it. Alright, so let's get the torch going here. See if I can get the gas adjusted properly to start it. Alright, so I got a little bit of solder on the end of my pick here. So let's put some flux on that joint right there and see if we can transfer the solder from the pick to the ring. Okay, that looks like we got it. Pick a look. Take a look.